G'day champion, it's Stuart Stone here from Mojo Over 40, and I have a super quick, powerful tip for you to help you naturally raise your testosterone levels. So let's get into it.
Gotta have mojo, baby, yeah!
Okay guys, you know what to do by now. Like and comment on this video, subscribe to our channel, ring the notifications bell so you get notified and never miss a video. And now let's get into today's message. Okay, so you've probably heard the names Nurofen, Ibuprofen, Brufen, Advil, Actiprofen, and they're all the same name for the same painkiller, non-steroidal, anti-inflammatory drugs. This research article talks about ibuprofen, which is just a brand name for all those names that I mentioned. Now, the important part about this is you take non-steroidal anti-inflammatories for headaches, joint pains, general aches and pains. And the bullshit advertising that we get here a lot in Australia when they talk about Nurofen is that it targets the specific site of pain. What a crock of shit. Number one, I have studied enough pharmacology to know that these drugs do not target specific areas. They are general in nature. They travel through your bloodstream, so they're hitting all of your organs equally, and you're hoping enough of that ibuprofen, that drug, actually hits the target site to reduce your pain. So that's the mechanism. How do we know that it's non-specific? Well, this research article here tells us that when you take this stuff, it actually acts like your balls have shrunk. So way worse than when you see an ugly person on your street and you go, holy shit, you know, your balls shrink because there's no way you want to have sex with that person and reproduce anything. Same thing here. You take ibuprofen, you take actiprofen, you take Advil, whatever you want to call it, ibuprofen, Brufen, Nurofen, you name it, it's going to reduce the function of your testes. In other words, less testosterone production, so more weight gain for guys, less testosterone, less muscle, less strength, less motivation, in short, less mojo. So, what do we take from this? Number one, if you're suffering from joint pain, well, the main thing you want to do is get rid of the excess weight. And we also know from the research, and I'll whack the article up here and also down in the description below this video, that the more weight you're carrying, naturally the lower levels of testosterone that you have, because you have more estrogenic receptors in fat cells. In other words, more creation and absorption of estrogen, less testosterone naturally. So, what do we do to raise our testosterone levels naturally? Number one, get off the non-steroidal anti-inflammatory drugs. Number two, lose the excess weight. But you're saying to me, hey Stu, but you know, I've still got joint pains, I've still got aches. What can I do naturally to relieve that? Well, losing the excess weight will help that, number one. But number two, you've seen my videos, and I'll put them in the card up above here, on float tank therapy. Now, one of the benefits of float tanks is naturally reduced muscle aches and pains. Now, you may not be able to afford, or you may not have a float tank center nearby your home. Guess what? Get some magnesium sulfate, in other words, Epsom salts, stick it in your bathtub, sit in that, your skin absorbs the magnesium, it will naturally help with those aches and pains. So that's today's quick tip. Number one, get off the non-steroidal anti-inflammatory drugs. Okay, number two, lose the excess weight. Number three, get in a bath with Epsom salts, that's going to help. And here's a bonus number four tip, drink more water. Most of us are chronically dehydrated. As a result, we get a build-up of toxic metabolites in our system, which create an inflammatory process, which, you guessed it guys, results in excess pain. So that's today's quick tip. We gave you 4 instead of 1, so there's the bonuses for you. And to continue watching videos that add value to your life and your health and your well-being and your mojo, you know what to do by now. Make sure you subscribe to this channel, hit the notifications bell, give us a thumbs up, leave a comment, and we'll talk to you again very soon.